Hello and good morning in Europe, good evening in United States. This is Ahura with another daily market outlook. Today is Friday, February 18. I'm here to see what is going on in the market, what's happened, and what we have to expect from financial markets. So far, we know that tensions between the Russia and Ukraine is still going on, but we have a news in last hours that Antony Blinken and what's Russians foreign minister, I forget, they just decided to meet and what was the name? What's I forget the name of foreign secretary of Russian foreign secretary. Anyway, they just decided to meet and decide about what's going on. Blinken made it that we can meet. It told that we can meet if only just Russian promised that they will not attack to the Ukraine in the next 2 weeks because they are going to meet the end of the next meet in the next meet during the next meeting. I think something like 10 days. They're gonna meet in 10 days, something like that. So after that news, a little bit it gave a little bit confidence to the market, but still we have too much concerns going on because that's as we see here, as you can see here, the market tensions get a little bit lower after that it touched 27, but still it's above 26. So volatility index is above 26. So it means that the concerns is still going on, and we have still the worries there as we yesterday talked about. If you remember yesterday, after that we saw the concerns here increase, and then here, then it was decreasing. I told you that the market still worry about what's going on because we have, yeah, there is a news that the Russian they didn't attack. There is a news that no, it was the confident that the conflict that yesterday we had, it was misunderstanding and no one did nothing to continue these tensions. But we have more than 100,000 armies around the Ukraine. We now around the Ukrainian borders. In Belarus, in Crimea, in Russia, that all around the, Ukraine is totally surrounded by more than 100,000 armies with all equipment to attack in Ukraine. And all the army says that Russia can take it, can end the war even in 2 days and take over the Ukraine. So that's tensions. That means the markets is still worried about that. That's why the reason to see that. See, look at here, SP 500 fell there to 4,000, almost 400, and a little bit lower, and now it came back about 4,400. The market was worried, yeah, and this worry will keep us in this side movement that we were talking about in the past days, that we will be here as long as we have the distensions. But at the same time, with all the ongoing tensions, we had amazing data yesterday. Employment data, yeah, we missed the expectations on a little bit for initial jobless claims. Initial jobless claims, the market expectations was just like, let me see the number to tell you the exact numbers here. Here we go. Where was that? Thursday, 1 week report. Okay, this is Turkish data and go. Yeah, market was waiting for 220k, 220,000 initial application with jobless claims. Well, the number was 248, but still 248,000 requirements or apply for getting the unemployment benefits. It's higher than expectations, but it's not the worst number that we could see. Therefore, this is positive. Well, this is just like Fervix claim, Fervix average claims. It's down to 200, 243k. It's like Fervix average was 253, and now the Fervix average is 243. So it means that the Fervix average also is decreasing. It means that generally we are in the progress. We are in progress, and the economy is going well. Employment also is going well. This is why we had yesterday the building permits. Building permits, yeah, the housing starts and the building permits we had. Housing starts is down to 1,636,000 from 1,708,000. But it's normal to see that in December and January usually, because the weather is cold and we don't have that much starting projects, construction projects. But at the same time, we can see that the building permits for the next months is up to 1 point almost 9 million. It's almost 1.9 million permission is got for March, and that's amazing number. So the economy is going well, the numbers are fine, and we can say that that's this data can help us to understand what's going on in the market, and this can help us that to understand that the economy is doing well. That was the reason to see that after SP 500 falling here again, we can see the increase here. Still, the market didn't fall. I mean, didn't uh, fall so high, so like so much here sharply, or it didn't go so deep because the economic data is supporting the market. Yeah, we have the concerns, but we have economic data as well. So this numbers, they're opposite of each other, and they can support the market. But at the same time, this increasing market risk and data altogether supported the gold US dollar as well to stay calm and support itself around 96, 97.80, 96, 95.80, 96, around the 96, a little bit up and down. That was the expectations that we talked about that several times. And the gold, we can see that touched finally 1,900 US dollar last night. Now it's a little bit down to 1,890, somewhere around that, but still it's increasing. The gold is in clear uptrend. We may have some correction here, but gold is uptrend, is in clear uptrend, and it's increasing. If you remember last week, in the beginning of the week, we had this trend line, and I told that we are in a clear uptrend as long as we're trading above this trend line. And it is trading above this line, right? And that was the market expectations, and we are there. So this is about the gold. The same situation almost we have for the silver. Yeah, the silver is a little bit lower, increasing a little bit slower, but it is preparing for a jump that gonna see. Guess we were waiting for $4.70. We got it $4.67. It was like 2 3 cents lower than expected prices, but still we got where we wanted to see. Guess after this Blinken and Russian foreign secretary that decided to meet each other, it's a little bit market cold, and we can see that we can see slowly decreasing, but still it's increasing, and still it's like as long as it's above $4, we are in a clear uptrend. We should remember that yesterday we had U.S. gas inventory levels, inventory reports as well, weekly report, and shows that U.S. Inventories, gas inventories decreasing sharply. The same situation almost we have in the European stock markets. The European stock markets also decreasing. This is in a clear downtrend right now. Side movement actually, sorry, in a clear side movement right now. EU50, as you can see here. Asian markets today also started with the negative reaction to the news, but still it's not so sharp, but it's decreasing. Here in the cryptocurrencies market, cryptocurrencies, that yesterday, if you remember, we were talking about that until that between these two numbers, we don't have any clear direction, and any clear direction need to be under 40K or above 44.600. However, but we don't have any positive news that can support the Bitcoin to generally the cryptocurrencies market, and a Bitcoin to increase above 44.6K. This stuff that therefore we are still in a side movement with the downtrend on tendency. We don't have enough reason to say that the cryptocurrencies can increase more than that, but falling under 40K, that can change the total the market. Sorry, that can change totally the market condition, and then we can see even the much lower levels. Same for Ethereum back under 3K, and we can see that the bears here, they're gonna have more support. A bearish market can be more optimistic, more likely here, logic here to talk about then increasing the bullish market. Same situation we have for the Bitcoin. The bearish market here also is uh, like the bears also here, they have a power right now. In a daily chart, you can see the parabolic SAR dots starting above the candles. So yeah, so we are still we are still in ongoing uptrend tendencies here. So that's the market situation. The upgoing tendency above 57 cents, but started for slowly falling down the prices. If you go to the weekly chart, you can look at the weekly chart. The weekly chart is creating lower high, and yeah, this lower high as a lower low. Yeah, it's not a good signal. It's not a good signal. Okay, let's see what's going to happen in the daily chart. We can see it a little bit uptrend, and then 57 is for now. It's the next target for the Ripple is 57 cents right now. Again, 62 and then 57. Okay, that's the situation. Nothing changed for the Euro USD, GBP USD, and USD JPY as same situation as the last is. USD JPY fell last night because the increasing market risk increased the Japanese yen demand, but still the falling again, the decreasing market risk again, putting the Japanese yen under pressure, and so we can see that it is recovering a little bit. This normal situation that we can see in USD JPY. Okay, guys, that was it. So at today's financial market and what's going on, and today in economic calendar, let's see the economic calendar for today. What we are waiting for. Uh, yeah, but as always, all of Fridays we have CFTC's reports, coach report at the end of the day. But still, so on the economic calendar, national core CPI in Japan increased by 0.2%, lower than 0.3% expectation. So inflation in Japan is still much lower than market expectation. What other expectations? But not, I'm not talking about the central bank targets. I'm talking about even the market expectations. It's much lower. Japanese inflation. What you have to do. I don't know. Anyway, retail sales, slow retail sales of British retail sales will be in the spotlight. We have to follow that, and same retail sales numbers we will have from Canada. EU leaders summit also we will have it today, and Ellerson from ECB will speak. Existing home sales we're gonna be will be the will be the important data to watch. And Fed monetary policy report today we're gonna have, I don't know at the time, it's like tentative, so we don't have exact time. FOMC member Williams also will speak today. Williams should calm the market a little bit. And Baker Hughes total account also for the oil and energy market in general. Okay, this is a market situation for now. Still, the same situation that we thought. For now, still the market we are waiting to see still the higher tendency, and not much changes today we can see in the market because the data that today we will have almost the data and the data numbers that about them we had almost the data. I mean the what you're going to see in the economic calendar are all the data that we were seeing the similar data in the past days. So we don't wait. We are now waiting for any surprise in the economic calendar. Therefore, the market situation will be depend so likely on geopolitical tensions and the news from there. So it's still under pressure with a little bit uptrend tendency for today. Yesterday we were under pressure. Today we will be a little bit in recovering mood because the news talk says about the conversation or negotiation between the Russian and American to see that these negotiations, these talks, are gonna end. Okay, guys, see you on Monday. Have a good weekend and enjoy your time. Bye bye.